Yesterday's Dreams, Chapters 1 and 2.
Traverse log. Cycle 7. Phase fold turn. Harmonic signature discontinuous. Location periphery of the high harmonic drift. Ship the Wanderer. Security classification silver rare. Dream containment recommended. Chapter 1. Yesterday's Dreams replayed in light.
The signal arrived as a shimmer. Not a whisper, not even a pulse, just a shimmer, like light refracted through memory. It threaded into the Wanderer's outer lattice without origin, then folded back on itself, as though reluctant to be observed too directly. The crew paused. No one spoke. Even the captain's chair remained still, the living weave of its fibers resisting tension. Something about the shimmer bypassed the usual protocols of contact. It didn't ask for translation. It asked for recollection. The keeper leaned forward, eyes distant.
It's not a message.
They said softly.
It's a dream. Or the residue of one.
Whose? I asked, already reaching toward the crystalline interface.
Yours.
The keeper replied.
Mine. Theirs. It belongs to no one. It remembers all.
A corridor opened in space, not visually, but emotionally. The ship's perception matrix bent as if a curtain had been drawn back on a stage no longer used. Beyond it, an impossible flotilla of vessels, held in harmonic stasis, not destroyed, not decayed, not moving, dreaming. There were hundreds, maybe thousands. Each ship, some ancient, some unfamiliar, floated with a sense of reverence, like offerings laid at the foot of a long-forgotten altar. Some hummed faintly, others pulsed irregular light through fractured resonance fields. "How long have they been here?" I said.
Some, since before the fold sang its first chord.
The keeper replied.
Others since last cycle. Some arrived yesterday. Some will arrive tomorrow.
Amina touched the interface. The shimmer responded. The ship's memory veil adjusted, flooding the Wanderer with glimpses, not linear, but emotional. A pilot whispering a lullaby to a navigation system. A crew trapped mid-laughter, dreaming in a suspended harmonic. A ship remembering stars that had not yet formed. These were the lost dreams of crews who had drifted too deep into the fold. Not destroyed, not abandoned, caught in echo loops of resonance. Unreachable, but not gone. They had become echoes of their own intentions, prisoners not of malice nor violence, but of perfect, harmonic stillness.
Captain,
said the keeper.
We are within reach of their final broadcasts.
I nodded. Then let's listen. If dreams survive this long, perhaps they deserve one more chance to be remembered. And across the ship, the threads began to unwind, unfolding dreams like ancient sails, dreams meant for yesterday and for us.
Interlude. The Keeper.
We once believed that all silence was absence, but some silences hold the shape of former voices, and some harmonics drift because no one remained to anchor them. These ships we found were not broken. They were listening. Not to us, perhaps, but to the memory of a course once said in faith. And faith, unspoken long enough, becomes a kind of music.
Chapter 2. Echoes of the Drifted Heart. Traverse, log, cycle 7, phase 2, harmonic 4, location, fold expanse 9, designated, the doldrum sea.
It began with a voice, not in sound, in temperature, a rise of warmth in the inner lattice of the ship's harmonic field, like someone had exhaled into a memory. Still here, the voice said. Still hoping, even if I no longer know what for. The Wanderer translated it softly into the auditory chamber, as if not to startle the silence. Amina stood beside the keeper, who sat, unmoving, before the shimmer gate. On the other side of the fold threshold, the flotilla remained unchanged, thousands of ships frozen in drift, caught in a resonance so perfect it became an inescapable lull. "What are we hearing?"
Fragments,
the keeper said.
Dreams replaying themselves, inside looped memory corridors. Their original senders may not even know they're still transmitting.
I stepped into the chamber, eyes drawn to the central node where the resonance coalesced. This one's coming from the Everaya, a survey vessel, 6 crew, folded into stasis 124 cycles ago. The shimmer brightened, then twisted, projecting a spatial melody. Shapes moved like light-based puppetry. A hand on a shoulder, a planet glimpsed through joy. Then, a slow fading. A corridor of laughter that didn't reach its echo. We watched it vanish. They loved each other,
They still do.
replied the keeper.
Inside a dream that no longer knows it is one.
Then a second shimmer, another vessel. This one bore no registry, no signal signature, just a faint throb of color in an impossible hue, the kind that doesn't exist in a spectrum, only in longing. The keeper read the faint script.
We set out to find something no one had ever named. We did, and then we became it.
The resonance was felt more than heard. They didn't vanish, I said. They were redefined. The keeper touched the console.
I believe they became part of the fold itself, not erased, woven in.
Can they be returned?
Would they even want to?
The keeper countered. The question hung in the chamber like a note too fragile to resolve. And then, words across the shimmer. To those who find us, tell our yesterday it mattered, even if no tomorrow remembers. The wanderer dimmed its internal glow to a soft pulse. Silence followed, not empty, but full,
Echoes.
said the keeper.
Not meant to be retrieved, meant to be received.
I turned slowly to the crew. Then we'll receive them all, one by one, as long as it takes. The resonance drifted through the ship like a heartbeat from another life.
Interlude, the captain.
They called it stasis, but that's too cold a word. I saw a ship still glowing at the helm. Her pilot was slumped in his chair, no life signs, no movement. And yet when I touched the console, the lights pulsed in time with my breath. Was it grief or duty? I don't know. But I saluted anyway.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of yesterday's dreams on Wanderer Chronicles Radio. Thanks for listening.